Hey y'all. So today we talking about, well, basically on Instagram it's this video going around about this girl talking about how she only wants to date niggas that make six figures. The guy was basically asking her like, where do you see yourself as like a 1 to 10, her looks, things like that. And she was being honest. She said she's like a 5 when she wake up, a 6 when she put on makeup, whatever. So he like, how do you expect to get a 6-figure nigga? My thing is like, I feel like nowadays these relationships are not based on love, loyalty, commitment. It's all about financial and the money, and it doesn't make sense to me at all.
Or common interest.
Yeah, it's not based on none of that. It's always based on money, and it's like she basically was like, I want a 6-figure nigga. She never said
nobody want to be an adult for real.
Right. She never said she wanted to be in love. She never said that she wanted him to accomplish. She just wanted somebody who made 6 figures, and it's like, how do you expect yourself to just jump into a relationship with somebody who just makes 6 figures and think, okay, like what do you think that you're supposed to be bringing to their table at that point?
Excuse the rest.
Like, I don't get it. Let's have this conversation.
I don't know. I feel like as if a lot of people are just looking for somebody to take care of them, even niggas.
Yeah.
I don't. But it's like, I don't know. It's like, you know, that all. I think that all stems down to like, you know, your upbringing.
Yeah, I can agree with the upbringing part, because I feel like when your parents spoil you and give you things, you expect that from your significant other or whoever you're dealing with.
You expect that from everybody, even
well,
friends.
everybody, yeah, or whoever you're dealing with. But it's like to automatically just assume, oh, I want somebody who makes 6 figures and that's it. So it's like if I met you, if I was that type of person, I'm like, I want somebody who makes 6 figures. Say I met him and everything was perfect, our conversation, his character, everything. I'm going to just leave because he's not making what I wanted him to make. Like, oh, you're not at 6 figures yet. You're not what I want. I'm out. Like, you just missed out on a whole, probably a great opportunity because of the fact that he wasn't making that yet. And what makes you think that you just going to jump into a relationship? Like, why not? Why wouldn't you want to build with that person? Like, if that person ain't at 6 figures, why not build with that person and y'all get there together? Like, I feel like it's better when you do it together anyway than you just think you're just going to jump in a relationship with somebody who already has 6 figures. Because now, like that girl saying she had 5 or 6, now this man making 6 figures, he might think that you're not even on his level, if that makes sense.
That's another thing. If you want somebody to make that much, at least you got to at least match that.
Right. And half the people don't even.
You don't even have it, but you requesting it. That don't even make sense.
Exactly. And it's like, and it's not even with just relationships, because it's like you have family members that will shun you and not talk to you or talk down on you or belittle you.
If you're not like
at a certain way,
you're not like doing well, like, or like living a certain way. But as soon as you like start living a certain way, then they'll be willing to accept you.
Right. Now they coming in like, oh, hey, such and such, and it's like, no, like I didn't do this to be accepted by you, and not even that. Like, now I know you fake and phony. I don't want you around now. Like, and some people really live off of you being in my life because of how much you make or what you wear or what you look like. It's just, it doesn't make sense to me at all.
No, it doesn't.
But I don't get how people just, oh, I want somebody who makes 6 figures, and then it's like, what do you bring to the table? Like, what are you doing? Even if you make 6 figures.
I mean, here, even if, like, for example, even if you don't, I feel like just requesting it is just like, I don't know. It just leaves a nasty taste in my mouth. It's just not. It's the request type of thing. Oh, you gotta make at least this. At least you should make it some okay type of sustainable living to where, like, you know, we're at least like meeting each other halfway type of thing, like where it's balanced. But it's not. I feel like it shouldn't be dictated that you make a certain amount.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? Right.
And not even that. It's like people running around like, I want this type of gift and that.
But that's not even common. That's another thing. That's not even frequently common in this kind of economy.
Yeah, it's especially in this economy to even be making 6 figures.
Like, if you're making that type of 6 figures, it's like you either like you're like a doctor, lawyer, some type of you know, different positions, or you like CDL driver or something.
Not even that. If like, even if you are making 6 figures, you work for it. So why, if you meet somebody who meets all your characteristics, like personality, banging, they look a certain, like all that, like they just meet everything, but they not making 6 figures. You're gonna tell me you're gonna walk away, But that person got that hustling mindset, like, you know, eventually they going to get there. But you going to walk away because what? They not making it now? It's like, that just, it doesn't make sense to me. And I feel like us building together, making it makes it more enjoyable. Mm-hmm. If that makes sense. Because we seen each other struggle from the bottom. And then we can now look back and be like, yo, remember when we was eating peanut butter and jelly and drinking milk and we ain't had no money and we laughing at it while we on vacation in the Bahamas somewhere. Like, I don't know. I just feel like it's better when you building it together than it just be like, I want a nigga that makes 6 figures. I want a bitch that makes 6 figures. And that's the only way I'm going to be in this relationship.
Smack it this
But, yeah, I don't know. And it's like I said, it's not just with relationships, it's with family too. And it's kind of like, it's messed up if you think about it. It's really messed up. Is. Yeah, because you like, it doesn't make sense. And it's crazy because now you got so many schemes, like, you know, people scheming and all that. Like, somebody just, you think, oh, I got the best of both worlds because they driving this kind of car and that kind of car.
Another thing is you
gotta come to find out that's not even their shit.
Yeah, but another thing you gotta be careful is like, you really gotta learn somebody, like, you really gotta like, not be a creep, but be creep. But the way I say that is like, you really gotta learn somebody. Like, for example, say if like you're like a person that makes like $300,000-$400,000 a year. Nobody knows that. You don't live like you make that money, but nobody knows that. So you really have to like really learn and understand them to like, so you know they don't start trying to finesse you, if that makes any sense, or try to like go into your finances for real. Or you can't let them know your finances at the beginning because people will really play that role for a very long time until they can squeeze anything out of you, and then you just leave you dry.
Right, you'll have somebody masking how they really feel about you. Yeah, because people will.
People will really play that role for the longest.
Act like they love you, marry you, all that for years, just to take your money or just to use you, just to, like, these celebrities, like, they do that all the time. Like, right now, you see people going through divorces and stuff, and like Dr. Dre, his wife, asking for this, that, and the third. I want this much and that much. And it's like, you ain't worked for that. That's not yours. Like, and I don't care how long they was married. I feel like she played that role.
But she played that role for years.
And she probably was never really happy. But their
kids are grown. Their kids are grown now. I think. Yeah, their
kids is grown.
Yeah, their kids are grown. Like, she played that role. That's what I'm saying. People play that role for years, and then, oh, I need this, I need that, I need this, I need that. Like,
her True Colors came out in that divorce. Look how long it took. 24 years. Like, that's crazy. Her True Colors came out in that divorce. I want this much. I want that much. And it was all about money. She was stealing money from him. It's just like, I don't know. I can't base my relationship off of money because it's not right. You'll never be happy like that. And then where are you going with that money when you die? Like, I'd rather die.
Here's the thing. People don't even want money to, like, okay, it's not right, but I feel like people don't even want, it'd be different if people want money to, like, you know, build something with it, invest there, whatever. You gotta do what you gotta do. People want money literally to blow it off, just to blow it off on clothes, vehicles, houses, going out,
good for somebody else.
Traveling, and that's not even like the good traveling to places that everybody else already go to turn up, get wasted, and barely remember the experience because you're too effed up to even remember anything about it. Trying to look, like you said, trying to look like somebody else, and buying all this stuff that don't have no value when you pass or anything. You just blow it all off. Like, I don't know.
Like these niggas out here trying to get cars, get clothes, get jewelry, but then y'all go chill with y'all niggas like just to show off, and it's like, okay, like that makes me think y'all gay. Like, you showing off for a nigga. Like, I'm confused. I don't know. It's not. Or
they'll just waste their time to just like, oh, I'm gonna do it with this person because I got money. This person. I can do that. Then you just wasting time, and then like later down the line when you bored and then you broke and all that stuff, now you want to try to settle down. Like, it's too late now. Like.
Right, now you want to try to find true love and stuff. You're not finding that. It's too late to try to find it at this point. I don't know. I just feel, I don't know. I'd rather build it with you. I'd rather us enjoy it together. I want us to, like, when we get there, it's like, we did this together. Like, this is us. Like, we did this. And it's not like, oh, it's just you. And not even that. So say Dahmer was making 6 figures and I wasn't. I came into the relationship and he was making more. At that point, some people like that feel like they got control over you now because it's like, I make more than you, So at the end of the day, you here and I'm doing this and that for you. Like, no, when it's yours, y'all don't have that problem when it's both of y'all's together. But when it's just that person's, now they think they got control over you. They can tell you what to do and this. No, I'm cool. I don't need all that. And people like, I want this Dior. I want this Rolex. I want this. All that name brand shit, it ain't even worth it. Like, half of that shit that most of it is coming over there made in China, like everything else. Like, it's just like whatever. Like, it's not worth it half the time. Y'all paying all that money for something that really costs like $5 to make, but y'all paying millions of dollars for it, and then y'all walking around showing off. I don't know.
I don't think you make yourself a target.
Yeah, that's it. You make yourself a target. You make yourself get robbed. I don't know. This money is just like, nowadays people think it's everything, but it's really not. It's the root of all evil, and it's true. It's really the root of all evil. And it brings out people's evilness. It brings out the way people are. Because for somebody to be able to mask something for years just to try to use you, it's like, you can't have a heart. Like, not even that. Like, years. Like, you skilled at something. You skilled at not wanting to be loved, obviously. I don't know. I don't want the money thrown at me. I'd rather have the trust, the loyalty, and real love. If that makes sense to anybody. I just don't want money thrown at me all the time. I don't know. You got anything else to say?
I think that's about it.
So yeah. Like, watch, please subscribe, and don't be one of them people that's just worried about money, because it'll never get you where in life. You'll be chasing that money forever, and you won't ever find true love if you really want true love. But I'll take the true love over money any day. Deuces.